morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Market Check brought to you by BB. The title of today's stream is Weekend Setup, Pump or Dump. Well, there's a lot to talk about today, guys. It's official. You have once again gotten scammed on the New York Open. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, shame on me. Fool me 4 times, shame on me. Fool me 5 times, up in the air, who's to blame for the 5th time? Fool me the 6th time, now we have a problem. Fool me infinite times. That's just how New York Open goes, guys. But thanks for being here. Do me a solid if you are with us right now. Let's get this out of the way early, right? Let's get this out of the way early, guys. Hit that like button. And also, I know there's a lot of you guys out there that tune in every single day. And you're like, you know what? I don't even need to subscribe because I'll just look up because Bitcoin, or like I'll find it on X and then I'll jump over. Let's not be those guys, you know, like show a little bit of love, show a little bit of support. I enjoy these conditions. I love these conditions. I am thriving. I'm optimistic. I'm happy. And I'm definitely not lying about anything I just said. All that is true. It's some of the best conditions ever. I make at least 200x per trade every New York Open, you know. But yeah, guys, hit that like button. Let's get into it. Let's talk about what happened this morning. So we had some jobs data. Came in not so great, right? And we've also seen a little bit of a shift in the probabilities or likelihood of a 50 basis point cut at the next FOMC, right?
You took these trades, right, Max?
No, mine was better than that. That's not even a 200R. So, yeah.
That was obvious.
That's cute. Yeah, that is cute, but that's like amateur, you know. Me, way better than that. But yeah, I mean, pretty classic New York Open setup, and then you kind of add in the economic reports this morning, and pretty classic little setup that we've seen here, right? Run the high, nuke everybody. And I think we'll probably know towards the end of the show if they're going to try to run this thing back, because I think if this just was an economic data New York Open scam, they're probably going to run this thing back up towards the highs, at least like 112 by the end of the day, probably by midday. So I think we'll know pretty quickly what we are up against. Bitcoin is in a really awkward spot here, where technically on the low time frames, you are in fact in a structured uptrend despite what's going on this morning. Like looking at that little cluster beginning September 1st, you are making higher highs and higher lows. Technically, it's certainly not pretty. It's certainly not beautiful. Not exactly how I would have designed an uptrend, but hey, someone out there decided this is what we have. But we are in a structured uptrend. Maybe, you know, the bullish optimist in me wants to say, oh, that's kind of a weird inverted head and shoulders at a really critical level, being, you know, 108 to 110. Maybe we do hold here, right? It's incredibly difficult to get a good read on the market because of how choppy things have been. A lot of altcoins look all right. A lot of altcoins look bad. I was talking to our community this morning on our pre-market call, and I said, look, like, basically what we're seeing right now is there's always a bull market somewhere. Some coins look good, some look bad. We haven't seen the rising tide that lifts all ships, and we really haven't seen the, you know, I guess the sinking tide that nukes all ships, right? We've just kind of seen little pockets of outperformance, both to the upside and to the downside. So you've had to be really selective about where you're going to be placing your bets. But I also want to highlight that it's probably important to not get overly caught up on the lower time frames, right? So I think today a good place to start would be observing the higher time frame structure, right? Because you can't get a good read on the past 2 weeks of price action. It's been terrible. But are we trying to carve out a bottom here, or are we setting up for a monster nuke, right? I really think if we don't hold around these levels and carve out a bottom, you're probably going to see like 100K. But this could very well be the bottom formation, right? We are in a downtrend. We are trying to carve out some type of local bottom, but you got to hold here. Louis, I love the glasses. Can you tell me about those glasses, Louis? They're definitely not prescription, right? Those are for style points, right?
So as you guys know, I wear those. I do wear glasses, but those are blue light glasses I normally wear. This pair that I normally wear. I keep hearing that the red lenses are better. So, and I think they look cooler. But the weird thing is, for some reason, I knew there were red lenses, but I thought I was going to be able to see regularly. But now everything's just red.
Wait, what did you think?
That's very surprising, given that the lenses are red. I wouldn't have thought that.
So now it's I guess it does help with my eyes because I don't do great with the blue light. But so that feels good. But yeah, it's definitely a change. It's definitely a change. All my charts are different colors. Red is actually white for me now. But everything's red. But I'm used to just seeing everything red anyways in the market. So it's fine. But how do they look? Because I can't really tell on the camera. How do they look?
Oh, they look great.
They look
You
phenomenal.
look like you're like a manager of like a Wisconsin Dells strip club or something. You look great.
My wife said I look like an idiot, so I'm glad you guys like
Don't
it.
listen to her. She's hating on you, bro. You look great.
Thank you. So yeah, so they're blue light glasses, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to them. I don't think I can wear these all the time, but maybe closer to the end of the night.
Yeah, do you guys this is true. You guys turn this down on your computers because you should be.
No, I do not, and I'll tell you why. Because I crank mine up as high as it goes.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping that one day I'll just lose my vision and won't be able to look at the shit market anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm not trying to prolong my eyesight so I can continue to look at Bitcoin bleed every single day. I can't do it. You know?
I gotta figure
Louis
out.
wants to be in this game for a long time.
Yeah.
Me, save the blue light glasses. Give me like blue light enhancing glasses, you know? I want like a mirror. I want mirrors that just shine the blue light right into my retina. Personally. And that is financial advice. Go buy some of those.
Well,
Wow. Okay.
That's funny.
So more crime today. More crime, more scams. Love to see it, right?
Why do you sound so upset, bro? I love a good scam.
look at that.
Crazy.
Oh, we're
I was
gonna
like,
go.
price
I don't see the problem with that.
constructive this morning. I get to my desk. Nuke. Just immediate nuke. Oh gosh.
I mean, what do we think here, guys? What do we think?
I kind of think they save it, honestly. Yeah. I do.
I do too.
I think this was an ultra scammy New York Open setup, but I could see them holding this level.
What? Like they save the daily, or what?
I'm thinking,
or the weekly.
I'm thinking like your hourly time frames look decent. I think like your 1 hour through 6 hour look fine. Like if we pivot above 113, 114 soon, this candle, whatever happened today, doesn't matter, right? Structure's still intact. Trying to carve out a bottom looks totally fine. I think you're lower. We're just going to want to see the lower time frame slowly recover soon. Yeah. And I think that we will. Like, I'm really not that discouraged high time frame. Like, the levels for me haven't changed in weeks. We've been watching this level saying it's time to hold here. And my gut's telling me that we will. It's incredibly difficult to get a read on things, but I don't think that Bitcoin dominance looks like it wants to push much higher. I think some altcoins, like looking at my watch list today, seeing Pepe green against the ETH pair and the Bitcoin pair, I think is trying to tell me something. I think looking at total 3 ETH being green 1% today, given how scammy it was, I think is also telling me something.
Yeah. I mean, we're at high time frame support, right?
Do
At the end of
total
the day.
3, Tucker, do total 3 ES paired against ETH. So do this paired against ETH.
Do more.
Study that.
It's like this chart's green on the day. This thing looks floored out to me. So I look at all this and I say, you know, we're dealing with some local scams on majors, but I'm not seeing the basket of altcoins taking the same hit on the chin that you know, Bitcoin did this morning. You know, they've all pulled back a little bit, but I don't know. I think it's screaming at me right now that like alts should be bottomed against their majors, right? Alts should be bottomed against Bitcoin. They should be bottomed against, you know, Bitcoin, ETH, everything. And when majors do recover out of this scam from this morning, I think you're going to see a lot of altcoin relief, right? I'm pretty bullish, like low to mid time frame, like your 15-minute through 6-hour, looking pretty good. So let's just see if we can do like a daily time frame recovery, and then I think things look really solid, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, this thing went this thing dropped hard here when ETH just started ripping, right? Like
Yes.
this was just ETH going up. This wasn't necessarily like altcoins going down or anything like that. So I mean, this is so much more function of ETH than anything else, honestly. Like, because when you talk about what total 3 ES, it's like you've got like Link and Aave and, you know, other top 50s in there, right? I mean, I bet if you plot like BNB and XRP versus ETH, it's going to look similar. You know, like this isn't really like shit coins versus ETH.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just everything holding up while ETH gets destroyed. EX, you know, like, yeah, others over ETH would be potentially better. Let's see. Oh, we have indeed sharded this.
Alts look pretty bottomed against majors, so that's really telling me that when majors finally recover, I think we can do some damage to the upside.
Yeah. A lot of altcoins are sitting on high time frame demand levels. That's not where tops occur. That's where bottoms occur, if anyone was wondering. So yeah.
You get your little September bounce and Bitcoin dominance. We'll see.
Yeah, I think we can work on a little recovery from here. I do. It's just like think about it this way. Absolute scammery to the bullish side early this morning. Absolute panic selling, dumping, shorting into this low from that puke. What are the chances you get follow through to the downside here after the aggressive selling we just saw the past hour or two? You know, probably unlikely. I think even if we are going to sell off, they'll probably try to run it back up first. But for now, just focus on the higher time frame. Like, it looks fine here. You know, you're trying to carve out some sort of bottom. Whether they stick the landing on it or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm not like super bared up because of what happened this morning.
There's a good quote I like. And the quote is, the real move occurs once both sides are taken out. Right. So
yeah,
you get
who said that?
Big Ched's actually. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
I'm familiar with the Ched.
Yeah, that's a quote he had. He has like a trading quotes book. But yeah, I've seen him tweet it a couple times. I don't have the book, but
you didn't buy the book?
Actually, I have it on I have the audio. I have it on Audible.
was gonna say, how are you gonna quote the book and not buy the book, Louis?
No, I have it on Audible. It was a while ago, and it makes sense, right? So you had bears taken out this morning, shorts wrecked. Then you get the long side taken out. The market is now cleared of leverage, excess leverage, and then the move ensues, right? So, and that happens a lot. And I talked about this in the Discord call, right, where kind of similar to like before you get a big earthquake, you get like the little tremors, right? Or is that after? I don't know, but it's kind of that, like right now you're getting those big, like the closer we get to like an ETH all-time high breakout, the more volatile, the local price action is going to get, leading into it. And that's kind of what I think we're seeing. And you kind of just have to do your best of not getting shaken out of your bags before the move ensues. And it's not easy, right? The market's been extremely tough, especially the last couple of weeks. Yeah, crypto just been tough in general for the last 2 years, but the last 2 weeks specifically have been quite difficult navigating. But that tells me that something big is coming, right? And if I have to bet, I'm going to bet on the high time frame trend, which is to the upside. So
This is kind of interesting, actually. And I know we looked at this the other day, but it's not going to give me the. Okay, first of all, let's just back up. This looks, fractal aside, like this weekly just gives me the same vibe as this. You know what I mean? Just like this.
There's a smaller version of that.
Yeah, just like, sideways broke down, right? Like that's your like breaker candle to the downside. And then you just do some garbage and move back up, which would be, it would look like that kind of, maybe. We'll see. But also a little confluence. You had a blood moon right here, and you've got another one. Right.
Oh, good.
No, that's good. That's good. That's confluence. It's not bad. That would imply we just go sideways the whole month, though.
I just don't think we have time for that. Even though like we've kind of moved away from the normal cycle, I still don't feel like we have months of range in this market. I mean, maybe for Bitcoin, I just don't see it for altcoins and ETH.
But that's the key for Bitcoin, but not for alts. Bitcoin's lethargic. It's the short bus window licker mouth breather right now, and it's going to continue to be. And we'll see alts do some nice numbers to the upside, man. I really think so.
So you're not Prometheus?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we see lower prices, but I'm not like, it's over, sell everything.
So you're just looking for one more sweep of the low?
Yeah.
I mean, it's take out the broom. It's got to be done.
Like a small event.
It's never enough for this guy, man. It is. It's never enough.
Like just a nuanced micro event, Prometheus.
Event.
Yeah,
that's a microaggression, man.
Study micros. Study micros. No, I think if you hold those most recent lows, we set it like just sub 108. This should be kind of it in your accumulation model, or lows, or however you want to view it. If not, like if we lose 106, we'll call it. I mean, you're coming sub 100K. There's no doubt. But as of right now, I look at stablecoin dominance and the confluences across the board, especially altcoin structures. Like the bottoms should be basically in. And if we go sideways through September for Bitcoin, like that's not a bad September, right? It's really not, especially after the moves we saw in July and August.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Whoa.
I'll take it.
Crazy fractal.
We'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna pump into rate cuts. I think there's no way around it. I think we saw today, though. Was the data this morning or was it yesterday? It was this morning, wasn't it?
This morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we saw today that Powell may indeed have been late to cutting. I think that's not a shock to anybody, but
Are you saying that the chairman is late?
I mean, the jobs data is a little bit suspect.
You're just a MAGA puppet, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. That's
Oh,
crazy.
I don't know. I mean, all the jobs we added were part-time jobs. That's not.
I think we should just
Yeah.
blame Benjamin Netanyahu, man. Clearly, he's there. He's controlling Powell. You know.
Yeah, no. I think I think we're probably a little bit late to cut, just given the data. So
I
Yeah,
mean,
like
does
all
that
the-
motivate him to cut by 50 then, or no?
yeah, I don't know about 50, but I think 50 would scare people a little bit.
50 feels like a panic.
Yeah, 50.
I don't think we're getting 50. I think that's also a scam.
Okay.
I think the market's a little bit panicky this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically cutting into rising inflation and rising unemployment. Right?
But they did move the goalpost on their. They did a
Yes.
soft goalpost move on their inflation.
Variable inflation.
Yeah, they said we're done with our 2% target.
Which, by the way, we've known that for a while. We're
Yeah.
like, they got it from 9.1 headline down to 3.
Yeah.
They were all high-fiving each other and giving each other attaboys in the back room, but then they have to get up there and still say, we remain committed to our long-term target of 2%. But it's like, we all know that, like, they're more than fine with, 3.5%, 3%. That's a
I know,
win.
yeah.
I think
100%.
they're officially throwing in the towel, though, like with their rhetoric, right? Which is
Yes. What allows them now to be flexible, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the key part, because everybody's talking like there is no landing, right? There is no landing. You just keep flying the plane.
For this chart right here, man, there's no landing for the dollar. Like if
There
you're
is no landing.
cutting rates into stagflation, dollar to zero, like what are we doing?
Yeah.
He's completely said, all right, unemployment is going to go up. They've given up on controlling inflation, essentially. I mean, they're just going to end up printing money. Like, that's the only way forward, it seems. So, I don't know. It's kind of like own Bitcoin, stocks, crypto, or just watch the dollar go to zero.
Cash is
Yeah.
trash.
Cash is trash, Louis.
Yes.
The dollar does look beyond fried, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that thing
Same with the
That's gotta
10 year.
hanging off of a cliff.
Yeah.
Drone shuttle. He was the biggest chud jack of them all, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He said, don't worry, guys. Nothing's going to happen.
He came up there every single time and just said the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at the 10 year, I don't know if you guys pulled that up, just cratered this morning. I don't know if it reversed.
Oh, we talked about this yesterday, dude. We were saying the 10-year looks terrible yesterday.
Limp.
I bet TLT's up then. Yeah, look, just gapped
Yeah.
up.
Flaccid in nature.
Classic.
You need some milk.
He needs a little something in that milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this. Wait, no.
Dude, invert that chart and tell me you wouldn't full port long that chart.
I mean, then full port TLT, brother.
There's better.
You
There's
have
better
that
charts.
option.
You have the option.
You do. But it's like, I mean, you're getting pennies out of it, I will say, but it's like it's a free long. Like it is a free long.
I mean, we want the 10-year to come down.
Yes. Bring it on down. Stimulate real estate. Get that liquidity moving again. That's what we want too. Wake the real estate market back up.
Wake the real estate market.
I mean, there's so much liquidity in the real estate market that's cross collateralized. It's like it's important for the market to have a strong real estate market. You know, cheaper mortgages, lower interest payments, more money to spend, stimulative for the economy.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Louis, I like the shades, by the way, brother.
Thanks, man. I literally just opened them up this morning. I
Dude,
think
those
they're
are
more
awesome.
for nighttime, but I just wanted to try them out.
Oh, are those blue light?
Yeah, the other ones I wear are blue light too. I don't have like a glasses prescription.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
those ones are
I strictly
gangster.
wear glasses for blue light.
Nice.
Blind.
But yeah, I gotta get used to it though. Everything's red, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
No, they look gangster. They look
Thanks.
like Pitbull.
Pitbull, Mr.
Yeah.
305.
305.
Mr. Worldwide.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. What about MSTR?
That's a good question.
Don't get me going again.
Come on, Max.
Q4 rally, then it's over.
Then zero.
Yeah. Q4 rally, then gulag.
Yeah, gulag.
Yeah, it's got a rally from here though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's definitely got a rally from here.
I think it will. I think you're going to see a pop in Q4.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. I don't think this is making a new high, by the way. Just let me be
I would
super
agree.
clear on that.
I still hold the stock. Like I was buying down in that like bottoming area, that March, April, and I'm still holding that. And the sentiment would match kind of a great spot to bounce here. The sentiment is just completely bearish on this thing, like max FUD. So I also think we're going to see a pop. How high it goes, I don't know. You know, maybe it's just a trap and then it rips. That's price discovery. Who knows, right? But yeah, I think it definitely sees a bounce here, and if it doesn't, it's probably cooked. So
Yeah. Man, I remember that monster candle it had on the $42 billion, debt issuance to buy Bitcoin. And dude, I had people at my work at the time coming up to me and be like, "You hear about MicroStrategy?" Like people who had never heard of crypto. And I'm not even kidding, bought the Pico freaking top at 505.
Yeah, it definitely needs to turn around here, man. Like 300.
Yep. I think it sees a bounce. I mean, could you come a little bit lower? Sure. Like maybe into 305. Yeah, 305, 300. But I like that point of control you got there, Tucker, in Confluence with kind of like that shoulder marked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's like and the CME gap.
Yeah, you got to come back into here.
Yeah.
I even think it's possible you get a third drive and move above the high that was set in like late July,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it.
Yeah, I agree. I would be shocked if it makes new all-time highs. Potentially ever.
Ever.
Yeah,
Barometheus. I knew you couldn't hide for long.
I couldn't help it.
Can't help himself.
Just an unbiased market analyzer that's 25 years old.
I make money no matter what happens.
Always hedged.
You
Always.
can't.
Sleeps well at night.
Don't count me out.
I've never hedged. Never low.
In an iron condor at all times.
The iron condor enjoyer.
No,
What do you guys
you
think
would
of
want to be in a
Bitcoin
strangle. Bitcoin miners, eh?
Hey.
Hey,
You wanna talk some miners? I can talk some miners.
Yeah, I know you're Mr. Fundamental Miner.
what's a
Yes,
good?
uh,
Oh,
Well,
So,
the two I'm positioned into, I think I listened to Prometheus rip apart in the afternoon call the other day. So
what did you?
Riot and Mara.
Riot doesn't look as bad.
The
anymore.
chart looks good. I think Mara's like kind of lagging it. It looks like.
CLSK doesn't look great either.
I mean, it's just look at the timing of all these pumps. Like they always pump October, November, December.
Yeah, they do. And it's like
So-
2 weeks of monster outperformance.
So I like
Mm.
that. A lot of them are coming out of like or in like year and a half, 2 year long like consolidation price compressions. You got the seasonality coming up within a couple of weeks. I think Bitcoin's going to go for another leg. I think altcoins are going to start to rally. So I'm positioning into some Bitcoin miners.
I like it. I like it a lot. And I mean, even from like a valuation perspective, everybody knows how important energy is going to be in the next over the next 2, 3, 4 decades. And having the infrastructure that they have is so valuable. It's so valuable. Like the sites that they're on are just, you don't come by them. It's like, I don't know what would be like the equivalent in real estate, Max, but it's like the unicorn, it's like the primo creme de la creme on the corner of the big shopping center. Everybody sees it. And it's like trading at like a 50% discount,
Mm-hmm.
That's the equivalent of where miners infrastructures or what miners infrastructures are. Pull up WAGMI, Tuck, WGMI. It's the Bitcoin miner ETF.
Oh,
Yeah.
not bad.
So I really like this because it's weighted and they do a really good job with their weightings. And so Iron and Cypher have popped off pretty hard here with like AI deals with some of like the mega cap tech companies. And so you're going to see probably a lot of these other miners transition into that. I think they are, again, very undervalued for what they provide.
That does look like a good chart.
Yeah, the chart looks good. Let's see.
And I mean, like CLSK, for instance, has like 50,000 Bitcoin on their balance sheet and they don't dilute anymore. That's huge.
I think this chart wants to go.
Definitely does.
I mean, if that chart's going to go, Bitcoin is going to make a materially higher high, there's not a world in which that chart rips and Bitcoin only goes to like 125, 130, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. But part of the pricing in this ETF now is, like I said, the NVIDIA AI chips and like the margins. I think the margins on AI HPC is like 10 times that of mining, which is impressive. Very, very, very impressive.
Mhm.
But I'm also, speaking of that, I'm bullish NVIDIA. I mean, Tommy and I were texting about it this morning, and he was talking about the weakness, but I think they're opening up the doors for NVIDIA to sell to China again. China.
China.
You know, and if NVIDIA on this most recent earnings, they double beat, I'm pretty sure, and that is off the back of not being able to sell to China, or at least they have to sell the underpowered chips.
That would be nice to hang on there.
Hang on. Hold on.
I would appreciate that right there. Oh no.
Russell's bouncing back pretty nicely off this morning's nuke.
Dude, it's been strong the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Everything.
It just keeps reclaiming some key levels, and it's literally playing the COVID fractal to a T. So it looks ready for all-time highs.
It's
And
so
that's when it
close.
gets really vertical.
Mhm.
And by the way, when that chart makes a new all-time high in previous cycles, it's kicked off alt season. So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
So if that happens and alts still don't move, we're
And we're
screwed.
cooked.
Yeah, we're cooked. That's kind of like the last leading indicator that if it doesn't work out, like I don't know what's right, what's wrong anymore.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's strong. I think it goes to 300.
Yeah, we need to see. We need to blast. Well, I mean, let's just get crazy with the fibs. Yeah, 300 would be lovely, Louis. That's a good level.
Yeah.
This.
Dude, breaking the shoulder is huge.
Should we start a meme coin Russell 300?
But then we got to follow that up with the based Russell 300 after that.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, base Russell. Should be my face with these glasses. Someone's launching it right now.
Yeah, as we speak.
Better get supply.
Somebody in the Discord loves to make base derivatives. No
I
idea
think
who
those
it
are
is.
dead. I think base derivatives are dead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's just there's like actual real projects starting to come out and like original stuff, and I'm really liking it.
Yes,
And I
sir.
think that whole just base derivative kind of phase is done.
Yeah. I mean, the virtuals ecosystem right now, too, is popping off on base.
Yeah.
Love to see that. What
Right.
kind of shenanigans are you pulling here, Tucker?
I mean, it looks like the COVID recovery, bro. It really does.
Yeah, it's crazy how similar it is.
It is identical.
Yeah.
It is literally identical.
Yeah.
It was like the goofy meme. It's like, I'll do it again.
Yeah. And like Tucker too, you had like the double top before COVID, similar
Yeah.
to what we just had now. The double top into the sell off, into the recovery.
Right here, right here.
Yep.
Had this chop in between.
Yep.
I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but
Sosa, how's Squidgen doing? I like Squidgen still. I think they just need to up their marketing game. Yeah, I mean, they still have their terminal coming out, hopefully here pretty soon. I rotated some of my Squidgen into Ethi. There's a lot of like trading projects, like trading bot projects, we'll call them, popping up right now. So Ethi's chart just looks a little bit stronger. It's going to be, a question of picking the right one. So
reminding me of ETH.
mm-hmm.
Is there any signal in this anymore?
Dude, I hammered some ETH A longs, or not longs, but call options
Yeah.
when we were down at 3,400.
How does this compare to ETH, though?
Basically identical.
Same? Yeah, it's pretty much the
Yeah.
same.
Really just comes down to if it's going to make a higher low here or sleep below first.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. There's actually an interesting arbitrage between these crypto ETFs and crypto itself. Like if you were to buy Ethereum, for instance, or want to buy Ethereum, it would actually be better for you to buy like high delta long dated calls on the ETFs, because crypto trades 24/7 and the ETFs are unable to account for the volatility, and so they are priced actually inefficiently based off the Black-Scholes model. And so if you want like ETH exposure, just buy long dated high delta ETH call options, and you will actually outperform because of the convexity nature. A little technical, but there's an arbitrage there.
Wait, what did you say? The Black-Scholes model?
The Black-Scholes model, the Black-Scholes options pricing model is unable to account for the is inefficient because in nature it's trying to account for an asset class that's trading 24/7, but Black-Scholes does not account for it.
But what is Black-Scholes?
Black-Scholes is what you use to price options contracts.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Do you guys think that ETH makes a new low here? Or does the Bitcoin fractal from 2020?
No.
Does
Well, more so no to the 2020, but more so like I think that you could potentially see like about 4,000 flat. Like that's what I'm targeting. If things get really, really, really nasty, you could see 4,000, but yeah.
So you want to see this max, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the topping structure. No, I like that.
This is what he's talking about right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay.
I mean, I think there's a good shot that the higher low is in. I mean, it's a toss up. It really is. That's kind of what I've been saying to the Discord too. It's like either this is the higher low, and we're gonna just continue to press and grind to the old time high until it finally pops, or we're just gonna sweep the low and then do it afterwards. So
Sweep the low.
I
Lou?
know.
What did you just say?
Louis gonna sweep the leg.
I'm not. I'm like I
They
said.
got you too, Louis. Huh?
I'm betting on the higher low. But
They got you.
no, they'll never get me.
Dude, the
They'll never
market
catch
makers
me
have
alive.
been nasty recently. Nasty.
What?
No, I said the market makers have been nasty
Oh, yeah.
recently.
Yeah. That's why, like, I feel a big move coming because they're trying to. You could just tell they're trying to squeeze this market for everything they can. Because, like, once the
Mhm.
market goes, there's not much they can do, right? Like, they can't stop. Like, market makers can do a lot, but they can't stop a high time frame trend. So they can locally do what they want for a certain period of time. But after that, like, and that's why I think we're getting a lot of this spammy price action. And I have like a feeling everyone's kind of getting complacent with the idea of us coming lower, right? It's like, oh, we might have bottomed. Oh, we might have bottomed. Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe we can come lower now. And I usually when I start seeing that, people getting like adjusted and like kind of complacent with the idea that we can, come lower on Bitcoin and ETH. Usually that's close to where we bottom. And I've been seeing a lot of that across the board. Where people are like, oh, you know what? We can go lower here probably, and then we'll go back up. And usually that's when everyone gets front ran. So
I just think you gotta use 4,200, 4,250 as support on ETH. I think you have to.
Z just cooking up graphics of me with the glasses on. Send it to me.
I saw that.
Because I don't want to necessarily make this comparison, but just the limp, maybe
The limpest of meatest.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It just
See, I feel like if we were gonna nuke on ETH, we would have kind of put in a promising bounce, and then they just would have nuked it off that bounce. But the fact that we're kind of just like chopping and carving out kind of like a rounding kind of structure has me leaning towards the higher low. I feel like they wouldn't be chopping it around here and carving out this low like this if we were gonna nuke. They probably would have just bounced it hard and then just nuked it off that bounce if we were gonna go lower. So.
Well, and the 10-year has been in this like high time frame distributive structure.
Yeah, for a while.
For so long.
For 3 years, basically.
Yeah. And the bear porn on CT is ridiculous.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier.
It is.
I've seen like 3 or 4 like massively Bitcoin fractals down to like 20K. I see like 2 of them. I'm like, all right.
I see some like decent traders calling for like 50K right now. I'm like, guys,
it's been happening the whole time.
Just play it level to level. Just to come out and say 50K.
Fifth wave, Prometheus. Fifth wave.
Oh yes, the ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wave.
ZZZ.
Yeah. You got people drawing a massive rising wedge from like all-time low from this bear market all the way to the high. I'm like, what are you? I'm like,
that's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, they're drawing a rising wedge on that from the bear market low. I'm like, Jesus.
I mean, Louis, you don't see it, bro. We're completely cooked.
Yeah, I don't even know like how they did
it. It's not even there. It's got to be from like here. It's got to be
pull it from 17, Tucker.
Yeah, it was that. This is what it was. This is what I'm seeing, and then I'm seeing the big line all the way down to like the 25, no, the 30K sideways range. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Simple.
Ugh.
It's
yeah. Bro, I mean, if that happens, we're all like getting drafted into a war or something.
Yeah.
No, Tucker, you got to draw the wedge for all the way back to 2017.
COVID.
Bitcoin's just one big wedge.
27.
It was always a wedge.
The wedge.
Now, if you take it off log, you can draw a trend line from the highs in 2017 all the way to now.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's over. Damn, we had a ray at some point, didn't we? But it was that was the one, but we broke a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely an important level.
Yeah. Oh, we lost Louis. Now, if you look at like Gann's cycle theory stuff, we should be hitting like 140, 145. If you pull a fib from our most recent range, it's like 130. If you look at Bitcoin hash ribbon, like this should be like we should be entering essentially like parabola very, very soon.
It's pretty clear, it's pretty clear.
Yeah. What is that?
Does anybody actually know how to use that?
No.
I feel like no one, even the people that use it, know how to use it. I think they just draw it on there.
What is that?
Maybe throw a couple of these on.
There's no way anybody knows how to use that one. No chance. Like I think you just fit it in hindsight. I think you just draw it and then it like you try to make it be support and resistance, and then you're just like, oh, level incoming,
Dude, I've never even looked at those before.
Like, dude, I've been trading for a while. I have no idea how to use that thing. I mean, to be fair, I've never even looked into it, but
I mean,
study Fibonacci resistance arcs.
and then you hit him with one of these. Sorry, let's just do.
We're painting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
yeah. This is draw it until it fits your bias. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Spot on.
crazy ones are the guys that have like 25 different like Fibonacci, Gann, recursion bands, and it just looks like a painting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like 40 different lines coming in, and they're like, just so you know, there could be resistance at any one of these levels.
You're like, well, no shit. You've got 100 lines.
No, these are real though. You guys need to observe these. These are very real. Oh, what do you know?
Study.
What do you know?
Spider lines are like some form of Fibonacci, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how, but they are.
Dude, look at alts showing some freaking strength today.
I'm telling you, that's what's giving me the most confidence that we're not about to see a Bitcoin nuke, is that alts are holding up really well.
Yeah, man. Look at total 2 ES as well. Like, people are bearish, and you look at that chart. Come on. Like, does that not look like a massive cup and handles forming? I think alts are going to get repriced in a really big way. And I've talked about it a bit in the Discord where I'm sticking to my guns with this. Institutions are coming for that money, and there's money in altcoins. And I think an XRP ETF is right around the corner. Potentially Solana as well. Probably Solana as well. Doge. They'll probably just like rattle them off.
Wait, did they file for Doge before XRP?
I believe so, because it was considered not a security.
Yeah.
I don't remember the deadlines on those. I think it's like maybe October.
Yeah.
Dude, a Doge ETF would ignite something unbelievable in the market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like to be honest, a Solana one doesn't really excite me, and it's not the fact that I'm like bearish on Solana. It's like the fact that, in my opinion, a Solana ETF doesn't really change the narrative, right? But a Doge ETF and an XRP ETF more so does.
I mean, I think the trickle down effect that you would see from a Doge ETF, man, be unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, to have an institutional grade ETF to buy a meme coin,
Yeah.
I don't even think people fully understand how crazy that could be.
Yeah. The implications are huge.
Huge.
Nobody's talking about it either. Like, that's the thing too. I feel like we're so close to getting another one and nobody's talking about it. And if nobody's talking about it, that's way, 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 way more bullish than everybody talking about it.
I mean, Doge is about to move, man, and I kind of think it goes down and then up, but
Yeah, that compression is real.
it's just compressed. This is really compressed.
Yeah. I think I still am sticking my guns. Like you get like maybe, you know, like I said, one more stab down, stablecoin dominance comes up into that supply region we've been looking at. RSIs then bottom out and reset. Like they're basically there, like these charts are, to like having the bottom be in.
That's all I want to see.
Yeah, I'm not super convinced that they're in right now. Took some stabs last night, but
Here's the thing about that Doge structure. It's been chopping for a month.
yeah.
You know? What are we really expecting? Like, do we need to go grab fuel before higher? Or is it just a refusal to break down? When do we just say it's not going to break down? Bitcoin's looked
more
like shit
so-
that whole time. Bitcoin's been breaking down.
Yeah.
When do we just
I
wave
think
the
it's
white
just-
flag and be like, okay, it's strong. It's going to hold.
I think that they could, because of how predatory market makers have been lately, they're potentially, you know, I'm leaning to the fact that they're going to try to shake out the lettuce hands and then send it.
You think the lettuce hands are still holding, huh?
I actually think so. I think they're going to do something nasty and then like that's going to be the bottom.
Guys, we only have 97 likes on the stream.
Whoa, whoa.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday.
We got to up those. We got to be at least a triple digits, even on a Friday, guys. Come on.
Did you like it, Prometheus?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, there we go. You're gonna push us over the edge to triple digits.
All right, we're over.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of soy lettuce boys still in these markets that are going to freak out on this like last little shakeout. You got RSIs bottoming across the board, stablecoin dominance coming in a massive supply region. That's it. That should be it.
I mean, dude, alts are looking fine right now.
They do. They look great.
We
I actually
almost
think
this, and we kind of started. I may have misdrawn it here. Take
I
that.
think Bitcoin has better EV to the downside on a short than altcoins.
It's quite possible. Yeah.
Like weirdly enough, like that is, it's very strange saying that, but I mean, you look at today, Bitcoin, they were basically flat, and altcoins for the most part are green. I mean, there's some that are down, but I mean, it's not like, dude, this cycle, if you saw Bitcoin flat, I mean, alts were down like 4% on the day. Add USDC dominance to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this what you were looking at or no? So it's gonna have the same trend line. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think adding USDC dominance is it's important because of how you know, Coinbase is you know, coming into the fold, how much USDC is kind of getting integrated into the system now. What are you on? You're on the 5-day. So if you go to the daily and you look at kind of that shoulder that we formed, yep, right there.
Yeah.
I think we come up into that, and that's it. Very similar to what we had back in June.
Yeah. You need this thing to lose this trend line once and for all. That's really it.
Well. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Max?
Nothing.
Kind of a boring Friday.
Dude, let me answer this question. Can someone read it out loud to me?
It says, Max, at what price do you capitulate Pepe?
0.
I was waiting.
0. My stop loss is at 0 on Pepe. You don't believe in the prophecy if you even have to ask me a question like, man, go to, you're on the YouTube channel right now because you're watching the stream. Go back and watch the first couple Pepe videos that I ever made back in 2023 and early 2024. The prophecy was outlined many, many quarters ago, and it will be fulfilled. It will be fulfilled.
Indeed. Indeed. Stock's doing okay. Let's just get a quick check in.
Stocks are completely fine.
Is that the open today? Yeah, geez.
Yeah.
They gapped up and then sold it. Wow.
Yeah, we opened at new all-time highs. There was a ridiculous amount of options 0DT call volume yesterday that I think they flushed all those idiots out of the market.
For sure. Anybody who bought 0 days at the open is gone.
Just imagine someone wakes up Wakes up, shoves 0 days, 0.
Boom. Well, this is about the point where you double down right here, right? And then try to ride it into power hour. We've all been
Do
there.
you speak from experience?
Yeah.
This is about that point where you double down. Hilarious.
And then once again, ride it to 0. Yeah. Yeah. This is where it was priced at $1, and now it's priced at 7 cents, and you triple down. And then you do that, and it's over.
All right. We're going to call it, guys. It's Friday. I'm going to work on a couple scripts, have some lunch.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for being here. Before you go, leave us a like, leave us a comment. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you guys are new here. Before we leave, we're going to run a quick commercial for BB Terminal, guys. We're making some awesome changes. It is your all-in-one super DEX where you can chart every shitcoin under the sun. Wallet information, portfolio tracking, custom derivatives data, overlaid on all your shitcoins. It's truly a one-of-a-kind product, and it's 100% for free. So consider making that change, guys. Order execution is coming really, really soon. It's going to be epic. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We will see you guys Monday for another episode of Market Check. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe and take care.
Tired of outdated trading tools, confused charts, dozens of tabs, endless stress? You're not alone. Introducing BB Terminal, your all-in-one command center for crypto trading. Track your portfolio, monitor the markets, stay ahead, all in one place. From chaos to clarity, from struggle to success. BB Terminal,